Hi guys, this is a Rainomat 300E, their high pop brass gravity retract spray head, and it has that octagonal shape on top that is indicative of some of the Rainomat products. And Rainomat was started in the early 1950s by a guy named Elmer Reynolds Jr., and he patented a ball drive rotor that a lot of you guys have seen, and we'll be doing a lot more about Rainomat in the future. And this guy's kind of interesting. Not only does it have an O-ring at the bottom of the shaft that the nozzle screws onto, there's one actually where the nozzle meets that shaft where it threads on. And you know, shout out to Randy Sprinkler for shaming me into starting to replace some O-rings on these things. The O-ring I have for this isn't quite the right size, so there's some pinhole leaks yet, but better than it would be without it. And I also want to thank Dave of Old School Sprinklers for the Rainomat catalog and price sheets that you'll see displayed in this introduction. So Rainomat was most famous for those ball drives, as I mentioned, but they had a full line of irrigation equipment, and they sold it in pretty much all applications, from residential all the way through golf. So some of those ball drives got pretty darn big, and they lasted in business until around 1989, but I don't know that they were really doing a whole lot during the 1980s, as I think back to my time in the industry then, at least towards the end of that decade anyhow. But he was a guy who built and sustained his own company there in Whittier, California, and I think worthy of our having a look at his products. So let's watch this guy in action.